the day I was arrested for contempt of court, what did I say in the courtroom? I told the judge that the body cam footage was deleted and the police lied on the probable cause affidavit. I told the DA that I had more evidence and that they were screwed once they were in actually where they were screwed when they're actually in court because I was about to completely smack them with evidence because I was good at digital forensics. And then the victim, this guy who threatened me with a gun, shows up at court and and then he called him a victim and I was like, he's not a victim. And then I covered my mouth because I accidentally said it. And he said, if you talk again in court, I will give you contempt of court. And it was an accidental thing. And so I stayed silent. And then this guy starts talking about all this stuff that I did to this victim because I published his name on the internet, but I didn't publish his address or his phone number. What I did is I published my discovery from my case because I was like, this is illegal. I knew it was fruit of the poisonous tree. Like, this guy lied on the probable cause affidavit. The video contradicts it. Like, this guy said all this crazy shit. This other guy's threatening me. I need to figure out how to out this guy as an undercover cop because this guy threatened me with a gun and I don't have a weapon anymore to protect myself. So I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this. I say his name on the internet. I'm contacting law professors. I'm contacting law professors and cops. That's who I'm contacting. And the next thing you know, he says that if I say something again in court, I'm going to have contempt of court. I think he wants me to talk because he's chewed me out, basically. And I go, can I say something now? That's it. You're going to jail for 15 days, contempt of court. And so, what I actually talked to this judge about before he arrested me without due process is about the fruit of the poisonous tree. I talked about the destroyed body cam footage. I had already talked about how the DEA had been trying to kill me and stuff like that, and they'd been doing all this really bad stuff. And he didn't believe me at all, even though he could clearly see the body cam footage. And and that's the thing about right now, I'm going kamikaze on this situation. I'm going state hospital, held down, jabbed with a needle on this situation because I have to go before this guy to make a decision on this case when a reasonable person has no doubt whatsoever that a DEA agent lied on the probable cause affidavit. And the DEA agent also destroyed body cam footage. And that's the thing about arresting someone with no due process when it's so clear that this case is illegal. And I know that a lot of you guys are going, fruit of the poisonous tree is something that normal people don't know about. I'm just saying, I've taken one law class on searches and warrants. A judge is an expert on warrants. So this guy's an expert. He's the one that writes the freaking warrant. How in the world does this guy really, he's a reasonable person. He thinks this guy lied on accident, but then the body cam footage is deleted. I'm just saying, I talked to someone from the sheriff's department. He's like, yeah, it was deleted. He was like, I'm pretty certain. He's like, I can't imagine it wasn't deleted. That's what he told me. That was a sheriff who said that. He was a guy at the jail. So all I'm saying is, we need to declare you incompetent because you're incompetent, and then we can try to help you get ready for trial so that you have a fair trial. That's the purpose of the competency. That bullshit is the craziest thing I've ever heard. And all I'm saying is this is so freaking illegal. While people are trying to kill me, they're making sure this thing is drawn out when it's clearly the DA's office is I don't know anything about you have to have a lawyer to know that. You didn't make this legal argument. Yeah, I have. I made it for probably a year ago. All I'm saying is if a year ago I couldn't make this argument and because you guys would put me in jail with no trial, and now I'm making it and you're about to put me in a mental hospital with no trial, it's all right, is this going to change anything? Of course not. Because I have a fair situation, right? Because the judge knows he's fair. That's I'm staying on. I'm a fair judge. I promise. I know how fair I am. But The situation you've created, no matter what, is so unfair. Like, I mean, that's the thing about you. Like, you're so self-centered, but that's because I mean, I can't imagine you don't think you're about to go to prison. Like, if you're the judge right now, like, I can't imagine, like, if you're that blind when you look at this legal case and then all these people are trying to assassinate me. And then, like, how long ago did they try to kill me? And this case hasn't been dropped? Like a month? Yeah, I don't believe that they're trying to kill you. I also don't believe that this DEA agent lied on the probable cause affidavit. Well, then chain me up and jab me with a needle. Like, I don't think you understand how ready I am for this. Because if you can do this in my country, then by God, I'm perfectly okay with being the guy who suffers so that no one else has to go through this again.